Now, I don't know about you guys, but my masculine desire to pilot a big-ass mech into a battlefield and destroy other mechs has never been higher. I've always been a huge fan about mech games, whether it be games like Armored Core, which is like the more fast-paced kind, or more tactical ones like Mech Warrior. Truth is, I love mech fighting games, right? They're like some of the best kinds of games out there. So when I heard about this new mech game being made, I just had to make a video about it, because from what I've seen, it honestly looks really promising. So allow me to introduce to you a new game that is currently being worked on called Engines of Destruction. Now, from what I've seen, Engines of Destruction looks to be more of like a mech piloting combat kind of game. You know, reminiscent of stuff like Steel Battalion for the OG Xbox, where instead of just putting you right into the action, you have to do a whole startup sequence and flip all these buttons and switches. It honestly looks really cool in my opinion. Except with Steel Battalion, you had a big ass controller to use and you had to read a whole manual just to figure out how to pilot a mech. Engines of Destruction kind of takes all of that gameplay and simplifies it to where it's more understandable. And I absolutely love that. It has that balance between, you know, being more advanced and a bunch of other mech games while also being less complex than stuff like Steel Battalion. I want to say that I like that a whole lot. That's just really good. Now, for the gameplay, I more or less classified it as a more tactical mech shooter, where instead of zooming left and right at Mach 50 dodging missiles and lasers, you're more grounded and have to use tactics in order to defeat an enemy mech. You gotta plan how you're gonna engage somebody, you gotta make sure you use your equipment correctly. It kind of reminds me of tank combat, where you don't rush in fully. You just gotta know how to utilize your mech to the maximum. And yet again, I just want to say that I absolutely love that style of mech combat. I like that more tactical approach to mechs, rather than, you know, the fast-paced combat of Armored Core. Now, customization in this game honestly looks really pleasing. From what I've seen from screenshots, you can customize your weapons and your camo, you know, to fit whatever playstyle you want to go with. Now, from what I've seen, you have machine guns, missiles, rockets, laser guns, rail guns, cannons. It honestly looks really fun. Now, I think I've talked about the game for a while now, so let's talk about the developers. Engines of Destruction is currently being worked by Re-Engage Developments. Now, from what I've known, I'm pretty sure this is going to be their first outing, which if it is, it honestly looks spectacular. Now, on their website, there isn't a whole lot about them other than this game being their first game that they're making. But yeah, for this to be their first game, it honestly looks extremely phenomenal. And now, let's get back to the game. Another thing that I like to talk about is the platforms this is going to be on. Now, the developers say that this is only going to be available for PC and VR right now. I haven't found anything where they plan to put it on Xbox or on PlayStation 5. But then again, this game seems like it's pretty early into the development right now, so it's understandable. Now, to wrap this all up, this seems like it's going to be a great game to play. I do want to say it again that I absolutely love, you know, the more tactical kind of mech combat. I just don't think we've gotten a lot of games that replicate that kind of feeling. I feel like all we get nowadays is the more fast-paced combat, which, don't get me wrong, that is fun, okay? But I do want to go ahead and try to play more of these, you know, tactical mech shooters. It really reminds me of this one mobile game I played a long time ago where it was all about mechs and stuff. It was really great stuff back then, man. But yeah, in conclusion, this game seems like it's going to be a blast to play. I will be looking forward to this game, and whenever it comes out, I will be playing it. You can go ahead and wishlist this game on Steam, and I'll link it down in the description below so you can check it out. And I will also be linking their YouTube in the description below so you can check them out as well. And with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching this video through and through, and if you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to like, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below. I read all my comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Adios.